Parking lot poem with auto mechanic. Throw a couple of pistons at it. Everything needs to be fixed. The living room rug, the lungs cut in half by gunpowder to breathe. I take my car to Tony's. Tony, brother, I say, my brakes. He says it's the routers, baby, it's the pads. But he doesn't really talk like that. No matter. We hold hands a moment because I'm a good guy, because he's a better guy. It'll cost you $400, he says. Not a problem, I say, but of course it's a problem. The sky needs a lube job, the trees a front-end alignment. Tony's got it taken care of, he's got a man for the job. On Washington Street, everyone knows Tony. Not because he's from Albania by way of Croatia, but because he's got grease under the fingernails that is 400 years old and reminds us all of how it used to be. In the waiting area, there are car and driver magazines from 1974. There's a plastic Tonka wrench for the kids. Then Nancy comes in, a large woman, a floral blouse woman, a woman with the broken breath. She hands Tony an envelope with 3 $100 bills, then leaves. He reads the card and cries. I want to fix him. I get up from my article on the Buick Skylark to hold his hands, to slow dance with him into the 2,000 RPMs that make up the world's sadness. What's up, brother? I say. No way I can fix her, he says, holding up the cash. Cancer everywhere, in her heart, the liver, the lungs. Throw a couple of pistons at it, I say. Toss in some fresh oil. He looks at me like I'm mad, walks out to the garage, to the lift, sticks his head under the chassis of the Honda Civic, wipes down a lug nut. The sound of air guns are oboes and flutes that won't stop the feeling. The feeling is everywhere. In the jack, the turbo, the automatic lock with no buttons. It rides from engine block to engine block. And even though Nancy will die in 3 weeks, even though he can't put his slippery hands inside her chest, under the hood of her heart and flush out the malignant melanoma, Tony will take her broken car and make it breathe for one more day. Tony.